of a class without creating the object or without creating the instance of a class. Yes, because if we have not created the object, we are not able to store the reference of the object inside the reference variable. Now, I'll first write, then I'll explain. We cannot call the static method, okay, of a class without creating an instance of a class. Class, that is, instance of a class means the object. Now look at here, everyone, carefully. Suppose if I have created a method, non-static method, okay, and I'm not creating this object, okay, I'm not creating this object, okay, and I don't have any reference also, okay, this reference is not stored anywhere. So how I will be able to, if I have created a, suppose, pen class reference variable p, okay, and I have not created this object with the help of new and the constructor, okay, so where am I going to store the method, this non-static method? Because non-static method, I right now the first point I told you that it is the reference is stored in the instance of a class. Right now I told you.
Yes,
So
miss.
if I don't create the, if I don't write pen p is equal to new pen, okay, so if I don't create this object, if I don't create this instance of the class, how I am going to store the reference of this method? Understood? So
Yes,
we
ma'am.
cannot use or call the non-static method of a class without creating of an instance. Because
Instance.
if the
Yes, ma'am.
address of the non-static method will be stored here, then only we can use it. We can call it. Calling
Okay.
means invoking. Invoking means as soon as I call, it will get executed. It will get
Executed. Yes, ma'am.
executed. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, so a non-static method, how it is written, I'll tell you. First, you can give the, you all know how to write a method. So for first, what we write? First, what we write in the method? Tell me, all of you, you all know how to write a method name. Access modifier, you all forgot or what? Tell
No, ma'am.
me.
No, ma'am.
Access modifier,
Public.
then
Modifier.
non-access modifier, okay, non-access modifier, or only modifier also you can write.
Hmm.
Then return
Return
type,
type. Return
don't
type.
forget the previous part, return type and the,
Method name.
Method
huh?
name. Sure.
Method
Methods
name.
nature.
Yes, method name, and then
Formal
Formal
argument.
argument.
Guarantee.
Formal argument.
formal arguments. Yes, this is how we write. Okay, so here what we will do in non-static method, we don't use this part. Okay, we don't write non-access modifier. What sir must have taught you? Static, he must have taught you final. These are the, right now, yes, these are the non-static. Synchronize, everything is okay, non-static modifier. So we don't write this part. This part is not written. What we write? We write the access modifier, return type, and method name. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
so how we write? How we write? Tell me. We will write the, tell
Public.
me, access,
Public.
yes, okay, public.
Public. Public void.
Suppose return type is void, so I will write void,
Void. Then.
and then
When.
the method name.
When.
Okay,
Then.
display
Okay.
pen. So T will be capital because of the second letter. And suppose I don't want to give any formula because it is, formal argument is your optional. So this is how
Yes.
I will write the non-static method.
Method.
Understood? Okay. What point we did? Only 2 points. Okay. Okay. So we cannot access non-static method directly with the help of class name. Yes, we cannot, as we use the non-static, we cannot use non-static. Okay. In static, We use na class name and dot, the variable name, the method name. Yes, but here we cannot use the method name with the class name. Not possible. It won't access. You can try it out. Okay. We cannot access the non-static method directly with help of the class name. Okay, so suppose my class, this method is display pen, which is a non-static method. Okay, because we have not used the static keyword. Okay, so that is a non-static. So, and it belongs to pen class, so we cannot call pen dot display pen. We cannot call it like this. Whatever object we have created, okay, suppose I have created pen obj is equal to new pen. Okay, then I can only call it with the help of the reference variable. So I can call obj dot display pen. Understood? Only through this reference variable, object variable or reference variable, I can call the non-static method here. This is correct. Understood? Understood? Okay. So
Yeah.
non-static. Yes, tell me. What is the question? My voice was breaking. Should I repeat again?
No.
Should I repeat again? You all understood?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Atul, should I? Okay, I'll repeat. Okay. Okay, guys. So here I will tell you, suppose I have created void, I'm public void, and a non-static method I have written display. Okay, display, and it belongs to class pen. Okay, it belongs to class pen. Now here I have written some instructions. Okay, and now in main method, I'm just writing the short of main method, not writing full. In main method, I am creating pen class object obj. I can write any name of the object. With reference variable name is an identifier. Yes, so identifier is name is given by the user. So user can give any name. Instead of object, I can write small p, or I can also write small pen, because here p is capital. So your object name is written in small p. So it is case sensitive in Java. Okay. So this also I can do. Okay. Okay. Obj new and
New pen.
10. So what will happen? What will happen in the heap area? A block of memory will be created. Okay, because of this new keyword, and it is given 0x1, and this obj will be storing this value 4x1. Okay, here I have created string brand. Okay, string brand, only brand. So here only brand will be installed. Yes or no?
Okay.
Brand will be
Yes,
loaded
ma'am.
by this constructor, and then it will be given null value. Similarly, what will happen? I can actually access obj dot brand, and I can change the name is equal to, suppose give me a company name.
Reynolds.
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 Reynolds. R-E-Y, na? Reynolds.
Yes.
So now it will be changed to Reynolds. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now similarly, this is also non-static method. This is also non-static method. So what will happen? How this non-static method reference will be stored, that I will explain. Okay. So how? Look at here, everyone. Now what I told you first, it will be loaded in the method area. So first we will do the method area. Okay. First we will do the method area. So this is my method area. And what was the method name? display. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So here, see, look at here. What is the method name? Method name is display. Okay. Now here I can write system dot out dot print ln, and then I will write brand equal to plus brand. Yes. One line I have written. Okay. So now here, what will be stored? Here, first of all, the method signature only display and address is given 0F21. Okay. And then all the lines, the codes which is written will be also loaded or kept here. Okay. So what I've written, brand equal to plus brand. Okay. This is all about method area. Now we have to see, as soon as we create this, we will check the heap area. Only method area and heap area I'm explaining. Okay. So now in the heap area, look at here. Heap area, what will happen in the heap area? In the heap area, as soon as we create this object, obj, what will happen? New keyword is used here. What will happen? Tell me, guys. Tell me. A block of memory will be created. And then it will be given one address. Okay. And what this constructor will do? This constructor, what it will do? Tell me. It will load all the
Class.
Yes, it will load all the non-static methods. So how many members we have? String brand and display. These both are non-static members. String brand is non-static variable and display is non-static method. But both are non-static members. So here in the object, everything will be stored. How? So brand will be stored with its default value, null. Okay. Okay. And again, how we created table in the static method, in the static pool for the reference of the method. Same way here also, that kind of table will be created. In this part, what will be written? Method signature. Okay. And here what will be written? Method address. Same way, but in the heap area. Okay. So here, what is the method signature? Display. And what is the address? 0F1. Understood? So reference is stored here. Understood? It will not be stored in static pool. It will be stored in the heap area. Is it clear? Is it clear? So how we can call this method? How we can call this method? With the help of reference variables. So how we will call it? Let's see how we will call it in the method. In the main method, we will call obj.display. Understood? obj.display. And your work is done. Class method closed and class closed. Yes. Your main method closed and your class also closed. Yes, here I have opened the class. Did you all understood this whole thing, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Let's repeat again. Let's do with one another object, the same class. Okay. Now here I have created, suppose here I'm writing, but okay, I'm writing down because we don't have place. So we will erase this. Now I'm creating one more object of pen class, pen. Okay. Now I'm creating obj2 dot equal to new pen. Now what will happen? Everyone explain me.
Object.
Yes, object, a block of memory or object is created in the heap area. Next.
Address is
Given. Next. Next.
All the non-static members are
Non-static loaded.
Good. What are the non-static members?
Brand.
Brand,
Null.
Null.
null. And
And the reference of the
a
non-static
table will
method.
be created.
Table will created.
Yes. And here
Method
what will be?
signature.
Method signature. Display method signature.
And
And
here,
address 0f21.
yes.
Address.
So
Zero.
address is 0f21 only. So can you see two different methods are using same method, but two times it is being accessed, two times it is being called or invoked. Okay. Now we have not given any value for this. Where did that go? Brand we have not given. So if you want, I can give here. So what we will do, we will do obj2 dot
Display.
brand is equal to give me a name other than Reynolds. Please give me another name.
Bright.
Any name.
Hello,
Okay,
bright.
let's take
Bright.
Reynolds only. Reynolds, not audible. So what will happen? This null will be replaced with
Replaced with
object 2. It will be replaced with Reynolds. Okay. Yes. And here what we will do again? We will call obj2 dot. What is the method name? Display.
Display.
So here what we are doing, guys, listen carefully. Here we are creating the. Here first of all we are creating the instance of the
Of a class.
that is object. And here we are storing the reference of the object. Okay, reference means the address of the object. And this is what we are doing here. We are
Inputting values.
Yes, we are you can say replacing, or we are storing the values in non-static variables. Okay, and here what we are doing, we are calling, or you can also say in
Calling non-static method.
invoking. Yes, in technical terms you can say invoking the non-static methods. So it means it will be called and it will execute. Yes, understood this much?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Let's do this program then. If you have understood, let's do. Okay, let's do it. Every time I tap on Eclipse only. Okay. Fine. Let's do it. Suppose I'm writing pen. Okay. In the pen class, we'll use the driver class. Okay. We'll use the driver class. Now in pen, I have string brand. Okay. What else? String color. Everyone do it.
String
Yes.
price. Int price.
Int
Price.
what?
Price, ma'am. Price.
Price. No. We'll take double as price. Okay.
Okay.
Double price. Okay. Price. Okay. Only 3 features. Okay. But here we have what we have created here. What we have created here. Tell me. What we have created here. Tell me what are these?
Non-static
variables.
Yes, variables. Correct.
Yes, ma'am.
These are non-static variables. Now in the class only we will create the
Method.
non-static. Yes, please do it everyone. Static methods. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Now ME.
ME.
Okay. 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 So what method we used? We used display method. How we wrote it? Public void
display.
You can write pen.
Parentheses.
Okay. Understood? Now what I will write? I will write system.out.println. What is your brand? Okay. You are displaying first your brand. Okay. Okay. So what variable we will use here? Which non-static variable we are going
Brand,
to print here?
Brand.
Brand. Please, everyone, be careful. Next, what we are printing? We are printing
color.
color. So color is equal to, tell me which variable
Color.
we are going to use
Ma'am, your
here?
voice
Color.
is not audible.
My voice is not audible.
Audible, ma'am.
Audible, ma'am.
Now audible?
No, it's audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So
Yes,
next,
it's
what
audible.
we have to print? What we
Price,
have to
ma'am.
print now? We
Price.
have
The price.
okay, price. We have to print price. So we will
Price.
print. Okay. So we will print the price. How we will
Price.
print the price with the variable
Price.
Price.
price? Okay. Now this is done, and I will close my method. Done.
Done, ma'am.
Let's save this class. So the class name is pen. Done. Now let's make pen driver class. This much everyone do it quickly. Quickly do it.
Yes, ma'am.
Just a
Once
second.
more.
Just a second. Just...
Ma'am, can we use the same name? Because we did the assignment.
Yes. So did you all finish it? Everyone finished it?
No,
Done,
ma'am,
done?
no, ma'am.
Okay,
No,
do it.
ma'am.
Do it,
Wait,
do
ma'am.
it, do it. Yes, I will wait. I will wait.
Done, ma'am.
Everyone done? All of you? Okay. Should I create a new class? Pen driver? Okay. So what is the class name? Pen driver. Okay. Now we have to write in the main method only. Okay. We have to write in the main method only. So what first we have to do? Everyone tell me what I taught you to create the
Object.
nobody told me, ma'am, you've written wrong name. Even I have given the space, nobody told me. You all are not revising, it means. Yes? Please revise the first part. I'm going to take a test. I want to talk to all of you about the test because I have to take your first assessment. I have been asked to. Okay? So we'll talk about it. Okay, let's finish this quickly. Yes. So what I will do, I will create an object name. So what object name should I give you? Object reference, tell me. You tell me.
OBJ.
OBJ. Okay, that will be easy for you. So OBJ1 we will create. Okay. And new, and then the constructor of the class. Yes. What I'm doing
Yes,
here, we are creating first object. Okay. Of the class. Yes, P is capital. Yes? Yes or no? Okay.
Yes,
Now what I will do first, we will finish object 1 totally. Then we will create new object and we will work it out. Okay. So now what I have to do, what will be happening in the memory? Look at here.
A block of memory created.
Yes, a block of memory here. Look at here.
Created.
What will happen? In the, yes, here, let's write here. Okay, so in the heap memory, a block of memory, heap area, a block of memory will be created. Okay, and it will be given one address, and this address, first of all, the pen constructor will load all the non-static member here. So what are the non-static member we have used in our class? See here. Where is the pen? Pen, 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 pen. Where is the pen class? Where did the pen class go? Wait. No, wait. Yeah, here it is. Because of this. Okay, so how many are there? Variables? 3. Brand, color, and price. So what will happen? This brand, color, and price will be stored here with their, come on, speak out everyone, with their default values.
Values.
Yes. Okay. And now what will happen? Because I think I deleted that part, that program. Yes. Okay, we'll do it again. So now what will happen? This whole thing will be stored. This whole thing. Now again here, our method will
Table is
also
created.
be, yes, reference will be display pen I have created, and the address might be, suppose in main method the address is 0f21. Okay,
Right.
so it will be also okay. And now
Yes, ma'am.
this address is stored or given to obj1.
OBJ1.
This is what is happening right now. Understood, all of you? Understood? Everyone understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, tell me, pen obj1 is equal to new pen. Okay. Now, what we have to give? We have to give value for brand. We have to give value for, tell me, for these things we will give the value now for brand, color, and price. All
Yes,
of you
ma'am.
speak out. I can't see all of you. So what we
Yes,
will
ma'am.
write? How we will write?
obj1 dot brand
Brand. Okay. And what I will give the value to pen?
Renault
Reynolds. Okay. And then what we will do?
obj1 dot color
OBJ.
obj1
One
dot
dot color.
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 Okay, your voice is also
Black.
okay.
black
Black.
Color.
Okay. Somebody's voice is breaking. Okay, no problem. BLACK, black. Okay. Now what I will do?
OBJ1 dot price.
Price. Okay.
semicolon
Okay.
line number 7
Semicolon. Yes. Now obj1 dot price. Yes. Tell me price. 10 rupees.
20
20. Okay. 10. Now what we will do? What we are doing? We are actually storing the value here. What we are doing? We are
Storing the
we are
non-static
actually giving, yes, storing values in, tell me, non-static variables. Yes or no?
yes
This is not, I'll write full so you don't get non-static variables. Okay, now what we will do? How we will call the method? Invoking non-static method. Okay, how we will invoke? Tell me.
by
Only
using
how many
reference
methods
variable.
are there? First of all, tell me how many non-static methods are here. Only
Only
one.
method is there.
Only one.
Display.
Yes. So how we will call? obj1 obj1 dot
Method name display pen
display
Pen.
display pen. Nothing? Nothing? Do we
No,
need to? No? Okay. You want me to create only one object or more object?
First one object. ma'am.
Only one you want to see?
Ma'am, E is capital.
Yes? Yes, yes. Okay, so let's check it out. How we will check? CMD. Okay. All of you can see the screen?
yes, ma'am.
Yes? Okay. So we'll write Java C. Yes? What? Anything? Anyone who wants to say?
No, ma'am.
Now what we will do for execution?
Java space pen driver.
Java
Pen driver space pen driver.
driver. Okay. Are we getting our proper output?
Yes, ma'am.
Did we get the proper output? All of you. All of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Okay, guys. So now let's add one more object. Okay. Let's add one more object. Okay. This is creation of first object. Okay. I'll write here. Okay. And this is the creation of tell me, second object. Creating okay, now I will change the name of object here as 2 and here also 2, here also supposed to go. I didn't write 2 here. Everyone tell me quick. Shall we change the
Hello, ma'am.
attributes? Yes.
Ma'am, this line number 12, obj1.displayPen. What are we doing here?
Okay, yes, I will tell you. When we are calling, just a second, when we are writing obj1.displayPen, so what is happening? Object reference is calling this object 1 is storing what reference? OX1. So it is going here. Now it is checking display pen. So it is going here. The cursor is going here. Now it can see this reference OF21. So now in the main method already we have created. Yes, the block is already created. Where is that block gone? Okay, it was in another page. Yes, this block, see OFX21, because here already the address is there now. So now this OBJ1 will check where is display pen is here. Now it is seeing that it is being assigned with an address. So where it will go? It will go to this address and it will execute all lines which is written inside it. That is why you are getting the output as I have written in display method. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear? Okay. Yes. Where we were changing the. Tell me other pen.
Right.
Tell me other brand name.
Right.
Right. Right. Yes. Right.
Yes.
Okay. And color.
Blue.
Color. Blue. Okay. And price.
20.
20.
Okay.
Okay. So now save it and then again go back here and then again execute your program. Compiling and execution, and then you will get the answer. So this 3 part is for your object 1. This 3 part is for your object 2. Now if you want to see both, please, so what I will write, I can write
System.out.println line.
no. Yes, something like that I will do. Okay, so what I will do, I will design it like this. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
And here also the same thing I will do. And then, okay. And then again I will
I
design it
left
like
blank,
this.
ma'am.
What? Okay. Yes, you can do. You can leave it blank. It's okay. Okay. So this way also you can do, or you can simply write println here. So that will also give you. Okay. So I told you I'm designing. So now again see, check. And why we are executing pen drive, not pen class? Who will give the answer?
Pardon, ma'am.
Tell me. Why we are executing pen drive or not pen? I think the problem is with your laptop.
Main method is
Main method. Because of main method. How you will say? Because of main method. This is how you will say in the interview. Because without main method, our program is syntax free, then that program will get compiled, but it won't be executed. And wherever, in whichever program the main method is written, that program will be executed, compiled as well as executed. So we can create the object of other class in the class where main method is created. So that is why I am creating the object of pen class. I've written the pen class, but I am creating the object of pen class in another class. Okay. So let's see. I have not executed, so I will execute. See the design. So this way also you can do. Okay, one more chapter is there. Okay, constructor. After that, we will use Eclipse. So everyone, check out the YouTube channel how to download Eclipse. If you find it hard, I will let you know.
Send
For
me the link,
your
ma'am.
pardon? Yes, I will try to send you the link.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, give me 1-2 days. That is why I'm telling you beforehand. Okay, so you all understood how this works. How many of
Yes,
you have
ma'am.
not written this pen driver? Please write. You can create as many objects as you want. So quickly write this program. Only last part is left, so I'll do it in half an hour. Type and execute your program. Done, all of you? Finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's go to the new topic, not the new topic, in non-static only. We'll talk about initializers. Done, everyone done? Ranjit not done. Okay. Do it quickly. I'll give you 3 minutes quickly. Done, done. Finished? Everyone?
Yes,
Finished?
ma'am.
Please show pen file program, ma'am. Okay. Take this pen. Okay, this is pen. Please, everyone, type and execute. Don't take a screenshot. I will give you time. Please type everything. Done? How many of you are getting error? Rosaline, done? Done? No error? No error? Anyone who has any issue in the program? Done, Shivraj? Good. Panna, done? Okay, very good. All of you have done? Finished? Everyone, quick answer. Okay, Vallappa, very good. Okay, good. Okay, so now okay, Shilpa, good. Now let's move on to the next topic, okay? That is non-static initializer. The same way what we created in our static, okay, initializer, we have also non-static initializer, okay? So let's talk about non-static initializers. Okay, so what are these initializers? These are also the startup instructions. Okay, so when it will execute, of course, it will execute before the main method execute. Before the main method executes. Yes? Okay, now how it will execute? Let's see that how it will execute. So your non-static initializer will execute during the loading process of an object. Means when your object is created and your object is getting loaded in the memory, the object loading of object process I've already explained you. Please read it. That time your non-static initializer will execute. Understood? It means it will get run. It will get executed. So non-static initializers will execute of see yeah exe. Oh, I wrote correct only during the class loading process. Okay. During class loading process or loading process, not class loading, what I'm object loading process. Okay. Object CT. Okay. Next, non-static initializer will execute how many times? How many objects we are creating? Tell me how many objects we can create, all of you. How many objects we can create? For one class, how many objects we can create? Any number, multiple, n number of objects. So it will also execute n number of time for every object, created. So your non-static initializer will also get executed for every object. Now you tell me, will it execute after the main method execute or before the main method execute? You will tell me the answer. Okay.
Before.
Okay. You will tell me. I want you to get confused. Okay. Before. Is it okay? I said that it will execute before main method. So you agreed. Use think. Think. After the main method, where we are creating the object. Think. So I want this confusion to be solved by you all. Okay. In main method. Okay. After, yes. Think. I will give you one more confused question. Okay. Tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Let's look at here. Okay. Now, so what did I say? Your non-static initializers will execute. Okay. It will execute once. Okay. But for every instance of a class. Okay. Every instance of the class, when it is created, it will execute once. So instance created means your object created. Don't get confused. Okay. Instance of a class gets created for every instance of the class created. Okay. Correct. Yes. Understood. Understood. Now maybe you will understand when this will execute. Okay. So what is the need of this non-static initializer? What is the purpose basically? Why we are using it? So let's know the purpose of this non-static initializer. Okay. So actually it is used to execute the what instruction? Startup instruction. Startup instruction of what? For an object. For every object, it will execute the start execution. Okay, instruction, sorry. So you can say that non-static initializers are used to execute the startup instruction, the startup instructions for an object. Okay, and it will always be executed for every object. Whenever any object is created of a class, this non-static initializer will execute for every object which we create in class. Now you think when it will be executed. I will ask you. Okay, now there is types also of non-static initializer, and the type is number one is, you already know, single line non-static initializer. Okay, and what is the second one? Who will tell me?
Multi-line.
Second one, quick.
Multi-line.
Good. Multi-line non-static initializers. Okay. Okay, fine. Now look at here, everyone. So what is this single line and what is this multi-line? Of course, single line will be one line initializer and multi-line will be a block of code. Yes. So how we write for single line non-static initializer? What is the syntax? Please, I'm writing short form. Try to understand. This is single line non-static initializer. So what is the syntax for it? First, we will write data type. Okay. Okay. The single line non-static initializer is used to create a single line non-static initializer only. Okay. So what is the syntax? First, you will write data type and then you will write the variable name and then you will write the value or you can also write the reference. Okay. And semicolon. And for multi-line non-static initializer. What is the syntax? Anyone who can tell me? The syntax will be, it won't be given. Multi-line non-static initializer will never provide any method signature. The method signature is blank. Only this curly bracket will start and all the statements, whatever you want to write, and then curly bracket is closed. So it is non-static multi-line initializer. Okay. Now here also, guys, very important information. As I told you about static, for non-static initializer also, okay, I will write note so you can understand. All the non-static initializers will execute from top to bottom order. Okay. Bottom order for every object created. Okay. For every object creation. Whenever you will create an object, okay, for every object, if I've created object P1, if I've created object P2, so P1 will also execute all the non-static initializer from top to bottom. Okay, bottom, and then I have created another object P2, so it will also execute non-static initializer from top to bottom. It means the number of objects created, that number of non-static initializers will be executed. Is it clear to all of you? Is it clear to all of you? Okay. Okay. So please take the screenshot, everyone. Take the screenshot. Everyone, please take the screenshot so you can actually read until I give you the notes. Okay. I will just give you an explanation for one program. Yes. Written?
Yes, ma'am. Scroll.
Shall I scroll down? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Purpose of non-static initializer. And then this is the types of non-static initializer. A very small program we'll do, you can understand, and then we'll do, you want to tell me with all method area, static pool, stack area and heap area. We'll do that. Okay. So it will be easy for you to understand. Small program will do. Okay. So should I scroll down? Types and purpose we have taken screenshot?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Please don't keep only the screenshots. Note it down. Make a proper notes. So when you are revising, that note is with you. That's it. Taken?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, note. This P1 and P2, these two are the objects. Okay, these two are the, let me write down objects. P1 and P2, the objects. Okay, object reference. Okay, they are keeping the address of the object. Okay, guys. Now look here, everyone. Let's write a small program. Suppose let's start with the class A. I'm just giving you a description for static and non-static initializer in terms of single line and in term of multi-line. So first what I will do, I will create a int I is equal to suppose 50. So what is this? This is a non-static, you can say non-static, a single line non-static, single line non-static initializer. Initializer. Initializer means it initializes the value. That is why we call it initializer. So this I variable which I have created is initialized with 50 value. That is why it is called initializer. And it is non-static because it will be only accessed with the object variable. That is why with the object reference only we can access this variable. That is why it is non-static. And why it is single line? Because everything, all the code we have written in only one line. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now next we will create yes. Yes. You have a question? Do you have a question? Or should I continue? No. Okay. Okay. So look at here. Now we will learn about multi-line non-static initializer. So how it is written? There is no method signature. Okay. So we will simply start with the curly bracket and I will put suppose system dot out dot println, okay, non-static multi-line initializer. Okay, like this. Okay, now tell me. Okay, and we can also put a static here. Static I will put. Okay. Okay, first I will put like this, otherwise you will get confused. Should I put static or not? Tell me. Should I put static or not? Let's put static so you will understand. Okay. So let's take static initializer also. So when static initializer will get executed during the class loading process.
Yes, ma'am.
After the class loading process, only the execution happens. Yes, execution happens. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I will close the class. Okay. Now in class, what class name? A. Now in A driver, what I will take? I will take the main method. In the main method, I will create a class. First object A1 is equal to new A. And then I will create A2 is equal to new A. Okay. And then A3 is equal to new A. Suppose I have created 3 objects. Okay. And here you can see this code. Okay. First we have taken in the class single line initializer, multi-line initializer, static. So now guys, let's see how it works. Okay. Let's see how it works. So first is your method area. Okay. Next is your class static pool. That is static area or static pool. Okay. And then you have the stack area. And you have
Heap
your
area.
heap area. You have your heap area. Now let's see how it works. Okay. Now, first of all, what will happen? This is I'll write also so you won't get confused. This is method area. This is your static pool. This is your stack area. And this is your heap area. Okay, guys. So first of all, a class will be registered. Which class? Yes. A class will be registered where? In static pool. Yes or no? Tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
No.
Right?
No. Where we are writing the main method, guys? Where we are writing main method?
Method
In
area.
A driver. So what class will be registered? We are compiling and executing which class? Tell me first.
A driver.
You tell me. Are we executing
driver.
class A or we are executing A
No.
driver? All of you.
A
A
driver.
driver.
A driver.
Yes. So which class will be registered? A driver class will be registered.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. A driver class will be registered. Okay. Now in A driver class, what are the codes I have written? I have written these 3 codes. Yes or no?
Yes,
In
ma'am.
which method I have written? Main
Main
method.
method.
So what will
Main
happen? What will happen? Tell me. Tell me. The
Object
method in method
block.
area, what will happen? My method will be, tell me what will happen. You all know this. Space will be created for nature.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And it will be given one address. Suppose 0F21. Okay. And what are the codes? A1 is equal to new A. All the codes will be written over here. All the codes will be loaded over here. Yes, we call it loading.
Yes, ma'am.
This is class loading process. This is your class is getting loaded. In the class, we have different members. So first is main member. Main method is a member. So it is getting loaded. Yes or no? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what will happen here again? Here a table is created. Okay. And it will be divided into 2 parts. First part is your for method signature. Second part is for the reference. So
Reference.
what is the method signature? Main, string, args, and this is 0F21. Okay, guys, now see what will happen. First of all, what will happen? What will happen? Main method will all line. So what will happen? Tell me. What will happen? A frame will be created for the execution. A frame will be executed for the execution, frame 0. And it belongs to which class? It belongs to A driver class. Yes or no? So
Yes,
how many reference variable? What will be happening? Tell me. Frame will be created. So first line when it gets executed, what will happen when this first line gets executed? A block of memory will be created in the area. Okay. First of all, first line will be executed. So it will hold A1 because in main method, A1 is a reference variable, but it belongs to main method. So it will be behaving like a local variable also. Yes or no?
Yes,
It is
ma'am.
written inside a
Yes,
main
ma'am.
method. It is written inside a block. So it will also behave like a local variable. And where the local variable are stored, local variable are temporary. So they are used in stack area only. Okay. So what A1 will hold? Right now it won't hold anything. First of all, this block of memory will be created. In the block of memory, what will be created? Tell me. In the block of memory, again it will see a block of memory is created. And here, what it is asking? It belongs to which class? A class. So what will happen? Everything will be paused. Okay, because we want static members as of A class. So what will happen? Everything will get paused. And again, in the static pool, we will load another class, and that is our A class. That is our A class. A class. Yes? Yes or no? This is A driver class. This is A class. Now what will happen after this? After registering A class, all the methods of A class will be stored. So what is the first method here? Tell me. What is the first method? You can see. You can see the static as well as non-static initializer. So what will happen? It will be inside the method area. Okay. So suppose first of all, I am storing the static. Okay. 0F31. Okay. In the static, what we have written? SOP, LN, and something we have written. Yes. Now again, what will be stored?
ma'am.
The non-static. Non-static do not have any method signature. So what will happen? It will give one address, 41. And here also we are printing something. Yes, we are printing something. Done. Okay. So this is your multi-line static initializer of class A. And this is multi-line non-static initializer of class A. So this is static initializer multi, and this is non-static multi-line initializer. Done. And now what will happen? In A class, this kind of table will be created, divided into two parts, where we will write, tell me, what we will write?
Method.
Which method we will write here? In static tool. We will write only static method. Which is the static method? This method. So it do not have any method signature. This method do not have any signature. So it will be only storing the address of this method where it is stored. Yes? Yes or no? Tell me.
Class A.
Tell me, everyone. Tell me.
What, ma'am?
Tell me, all of you. Nobody is saying anything. Yes? Yes? Tell me. Are you all able to understand? Okay. So now here, guys, now what will happen? As soon as it will see this, okay, it will check the object. So the block of memory is created. We have already class A. And here, what will be there? One more variable we have. C. Is it static or non-static? Tell me. What is this? This is static or non-static?
Non-static.
This is non-static. So where it will be stored? Where it will be stored? In the heap area.
Heap
So
area.
what will happen? What will happen as soon as the class loading process of class A drive as well as class A is done? What will happen in this heap area? The I will be initialized with what value? First of
50.
all, 0 value. Later, we have already initialized with 50. So later,
Okay, ma'am.
later it will
Okay.
replace with 50. Yes?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. And then what will happen in the class? Tell me, class loading process has already been done. Okay. So what will happen? Tell me. This will happen. This will happen. Why you are getting confused, guys? This will not happen. While loading the class of A, won't this multi-line static initializer get executed? So what will happen? This I will not be loaded now.
Then,
Understood? This
okay.
I will not be loaded now. What will happen? Tell me, when we are loading the class A, when we were loading the class A, we wrote 0F31. So what will happen after this? What will happen after this? Tell me. This main method will go in pause. And what will happen? One more frame will be created.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes or no?
Yes,
One
ma'am.
more frame will be created to execute the static multi-line initializer of class A, and it will print SOPLN, whatever we have written here. What we have written here? We have written static initializer. So what will be printed first in the output? Static
Static
initializer.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood? Because during the class loading process, only static members get executed. During the class loading process, the static members gets executed. So first non-static initializer will be printed. Now again, this frame, after printing this frame will be destroyed and the control goes back.
Okay.
Now your I will be loaded in heap area and 0 with 0 value, and then it is replaced with 50. And now what will happen? what will happen? It has a multi-line non-static initializer. So again, because it is non-static, again, your table will be created. This is for signature. This is for the
Branch.
address. Okay. So because non-static multi-line initializer do not have any method signature, so it will be blank. And what is the address here? 0F41. So 0F41 will be written. Yes, 0F41B will be written. As soon as it will be written, what will happen? What will happen? It will get executed during what I told you. It will get executed during the object loading process. We are loading the object only in the memory now. So it will get executed. Okay.
Okay.
And the address of this object will be stored in A1. Okay. Now again in the main method will check A2. So now in main method, A2 variable will be created. It belongs to A class. So now, does it require to load A class again for all the process?
Ma'am.
Will it load the A class again? It will load again. Okay. Will it load the A class again? No. No. Why no? Why yes and why no? Why Rajshekhar? Why it will not load it again? Why it will not load class A again? Guys, it will not load class A again. Why? Because it is already loaded once. It static multi-line initializer will not execute again because
Yes, ma'am.
already class
Yes, ma'am.
is loaded. We don't have to load it again. And static multi-line initializer are only executed while class loading process. Are you all able to connect my words? Already loaded. Yes. Yes. Did you understand the concept? So it means the static initializer, multi-line initializer will only execute at the class loading time. So already class A has been loaded. Class A has been loaded. So again, it will not be loaded if we are creating another object of the class A. So now again here, one more block of memory will be created. It will be given address. Okay. And my non-static initializers will be loaded with 0. Okay, again, the same value because it is 50, we have not changed. Again, we will call the non-static multi-line initializer. It has the address 0F41 and this address will be given to A2. Again, in the main method, third line, A3 object we have created. So again, a memory block will be created. It will be given one address. Again, all non-static initializer variables, everything will be loaded here. And then the multi-line initializer, because it is a method, it is a block. Okay, all blocks. Okay, so what we will write? We will again store it. So you can see how many times object loading process is happening. 1, 2, 3. So how many times it will get executed? Tell me. All of you.
3.
3 times, ma'am.
Tell me, ma'am, if we want to execute the non-static initializer, then we have to do non-static initializer. If you have to execute, you have to create it in the class. Okay, let's do this program. Okay, it's time. So guys, I want you to write this program, okay, and you check. Yes, somebody asked some question. If we want static, ma'am, if we have want, I didn't get you. What are you asking? If you want to execute static initializer, then what we have to do? Of course, you have to create static initializer. While loading the class, it will execute once. Then you have to create another class and you load that class. Okay, you cannot, it is a protocol. Once the class is loaded, okay, and it has a static initializer, multi-line initializer, it will execute only once. So while loading the class, the static initializers will execute, and by loading the object, the multi-line non-static initializer will execute. So it means first what will execute? Of course, first static initializers will execute because it executes. I have another batch. So I have to leave the 9:33. Quickly take this. So your non-static is complete. Write down this program and check what you are getting. Okay, how many times what message is printed? Okay. Take. Yes. Quickly take the screenshot.
Scroll down, ma'am.
If you won't get, I will write the program and I will send the screenshot in the group if you want. Okay. But all of you take the screenshot. Done? Okay. Class A driver. I wanted to tell you this keyword also, but it's okay. I will tell you later. Okay. Take this. Yeah. One second. I have not given here. So guys, this keyword once I told you na, okay, this A1, A2, A3 will refer to this keyword. Okay, I will tell you what is this keyword later. Tomorrow I will tell you. Done. Okay,
Yes,
I'm just stopping. Okay. Okay, fine. So all of you, please do this program and check what output you are getting and let me know. And yesterday's program also I want you to complete. Okay. Goodbye. Okay, all of you. Take